All right, so I've got these two arms to my skeleton, and since there's only one box model, I'd really like to have one skeleton for it, especially because, this is the first time we're rigging. Let's keep things easy. So I'm going to go to my outliner, and to connect these joints, I'm going to make a parent-child relationship. So here's my short side, here's my long side. All I'm going to do is make them children of the root. You can do this a couple of ways. First, I can middle mouse drag and drop. And when I'm going to drop, I'm going to check and make sure there's a little white box around my root joint. Boom. That was easy. And now when I look here, I can see that there is a new connection between the root and this side. So that's method number one. Method number two, I can select the child first, that's this long side joint, and then I can select the parent second. And if you're going to use the outliner for this, I recommend using either the Control or Command key to select multiples. If you are selecting out in your modeling pane, you can just use your Shift key to select multiples. You always select the child first, the parent second, and then you're going to press the P key on your keyboard, P as in parent. And now you'll see that if I open up my root joint, there's the short side, and there's the long side, and there are all of their children. So if yours doesn't look like that, pause the video, go back, try this parenting thing again. For the record, the Edit menu also contains parent and unparent notes. Now, just to over-explain things a little bit, the root joint is the root of this joint chain, or the root of the joint hierarchy. That means that it is the ultimate parent of all of the other joints. It's the parent of the short side joint. The short side joint is the parent of the short flap joint, and the short flap joint is the parent of the short end joint. So every time I look at this, I should see a little stair step down. There's my long side joint. If I read up here, its parent is the root joint, and then if I read down, its child is the long flap joint. So again, take a moment, and if you're not familiar with hierarchies or hierarchical structures, just give yourself a minute, go through this, and make sure you're comfortable seeing that short side and long side are both at the same hierarchic level, and that they both have children of their own. So they themselves are children of root. Root is the ultimate parent. And then as I open them up, I will see their children in this stair-stepping order. So if they're at the same level in the hierarchy, they'll align, and then each child will indent another level. Okay, I know that this is a really short video, but I am going to stop it here to give you a moment to just become comfortable with this. The last thing I'll leave you with is that if you hold down the Shift key and click on this little box, that will always open up the entire hierarchy so you can see all of the children. But take a moment, get comfortable with your hierarchy, get comfortable with your parents and children, and then come join me to put the rest of the skeleton together.